High potentials. This is the talent in your organization. They want something anyway. Okay, these people are self-starters, they're self-motivated, they're looking for development in all areas, through the organization, across the organization, building up their own personal brands, their knowledge, skills, and behavior. So you want these people to be productive. They will help drive the productivity and business performance.
So I'm guess what you're saying is if you're trying to create an environment for agile learning, then you've got to have people who are going to actually have what's necessary to have that learning agility and maximise the opportunity.
Yeah. So, and it brings us on to that phrase of learning agility. And we've said agile learning, it's this sort of flexible approach, on demand learning approach. Learning agility links to continuous professional development of your knowledge, skills, and behaviours. Knowledge, skills, and behaviours, there will always be a gap. There will always and continually be a gap because technology is moving so fast, the business world is moving so fast. So to be having a culture of agile learning, but the individual having learning agility. And learning agility for the individuals, so some people might just want to have something available to them. There is others, the talent, the high potential is not a nice to have, it's a must to have. They will bring that learning agility anyway. I think it's something you'll look for when you're in an acquisition phase of succession planning phase of your high potentials. Have they got this thing called learning agility? And for the organisation, for the business to drive that culture. There's a great article which we'll send the links out to from Korn, Ferry, and 5 parts to learning agility. And we're not going to go through those in any fine detail here. You can read it from the article, but what is learning agility for the individual, for that high potential? It's mental agility, it's people agility, change agility, result agility, and self-awareness. So if you want more information on that, read the article. It's really good. It delves into a lot of details. And what we'll probably do is run another video at some stage.
Just specifically talk about that.
We can talk about those things. So learning agility now, rather than agile learning, which is like, it's what we'd like in the culture. Learning agility is about that individual.
And I think as well, Lindsay, to add in terms of the learning agility, it's what do you look like? And you've mentioned 5 key points from Korn Ferry there that people can have a look. And just in a snapshot, it's trying to think of things to look for in the high potentials, people when you're bringing them in. Things like, have they got a growth mindset? Have they got a desire to be developed? Can they take initiative? Do they want to challenge? Are they self-motivated? Lots of these things can give people a better opportunity so they can maximise the agile learning, but also show that they've got a learning agility in themselves.
And obviously it begs the question as well, is this something that can be measured? Yeah, so it's nice, can we look out for these things, but can you actually measure it?
Yeah, I guess it's looking at strengths, it's looking at personal preferences. What are the key motivators? Do people just want to do this because they want more pay? Do they do it because it's part of that career navigation, that progression? And there's lots of different factors that could tell you if somebody has and will have learning agility.
Well, there's a definition of learning agility from this Korn Ferry article. It's worthwhile just reciting. And it says, learning agility is defined as the ability and the willingness to learn from all kinds of experience and use those lessons to perform effectively in new and different situations. So we had an attempt at agile learning and learning agility. There's a really good definition from Korn Ferry, again linked in the article. So defined as the ability and willingness to learn from all kinds of experience. And this is not sitting in a classroom, it's experience as well, experiential knowledge. And get to use that as well to perform effectively in new and different situations, and obviously build productivity and help with business performance as well.